Good morning, salutations, and hello. My name is Larry, and this is The Ethical Atheist, and today I want to talk to you guys about something that has some of you very concerned. So, as most of the people watching this video right now will know, on Thursday night, I believe it was, I was on a live Google Hangout with Brett Keane and some of his regulars, and the reason that I was on the Hangout was that I had made a response video to one of his videos, link in the description below, and he wanted to talk to me about that and some other things, and we talked about philosophy and religion and things for a good long while. And the second that I had started posting about it on my social medias, on my Twitter and my Facebook page and everything ethical atheist related, people started popping up and sending me very, very concerned messages. And what people were doing was they were sending me links and articles and wikis and shit about how apparently Brett Keane is the spawn of Satan, and that I was either very, very brave or very, very stupid to be on his show. And I want to say right off the bat, I am not unaware now of the controversies surrounding Brett Keane. Prior to the Hangout, I had no idea who he was. Prior to the Hangout and everything, I had no idea who Brett Keane was. I had just seen the one video of his, and I didn't know anything else about him. So I did read into a little bit of the articles and the wikis and stuff, and there was a lot of stuff that I just instantly had to throw it in the garbage because it was obviously fake. And I haven't looked at everything that was sent to me. I've only looked at some of the things. I've looked at some of the wikis and some of the articles and stuff, and there's a whole bunch of accusations about all the terrible things that he's supposedly done, doxing people, DMCAing people, being abusive, lying, you know, that kind of stuff. And so I wanted to let you guys know that I'm not unaware of those things now. And I want to give Brett the benefit of the doubt, and I want to tell you why. For one thing, this is the internet, and people fucking lie all the time. I've seen trolls put a lot of work into trying to destroy people. So for me, there's very little that I've seen so far that doesn't look like it couldn't have been faked, you know? There's a lot of stuff just posted on people's personal sites and sub-wikis and stuff like that where it could have very easily been made up, and I don't really have a way of verifying a lot of it. And so, without having any definitive proof of anything, I'm going to suspend judgment. And again, I haven't seen everything, so bear that in mind. Another thing is that a lot of these accusations are very, very old. Like, one of the controversies that people are very, very upset about occurred, like, something way back in 2009. And, you know, in 8 years, people can change quite a lot. People can mature, people can change their worldviews. And so there's that component. But then there's, separate from all of that, I would probably continue talking to Brett even if all of that was true, because the thing about philosophy and ideas and ideologies is that they hold weight or they don't, regardless of who says them. Okay? If an idea is sound, it's sound no matter whose mouth it comes out of. And in my experience in talking to Brett, he seems very intelligent, he seems very mature and very reasonable to me. And I've had the one Google Hangout with him, and that's it. And I know that that's not enough to form an opinion about somebody's personality. That's not enough time to spend with someone to really know them. But from the experience that I had, he does think and argue logically, which appeals to me very greatly, and he asks excellent questions, and he puts forth excellently constructed dilemmas and conundrums, and I love that shit. I love being presented with questions that I don't know the answer to, and I know that that may seem strange, but I love considering things that had never even occurred to me before. It doesn't bother me a lick if I don't have the answer to a question right offhand. That just means that I have something new to study. I have something new to contemplate. And I love that. I absolutely adore it. So when Brett asked me all those questions I didn't know the answers to, that didn't bother me even one tiny bit. That was a wonderful experience for me. And the thing is that the pursuit of the answers to those questions is valuable and enjoyable and entertaining for me, regardless of who asked them. Those things are valuable regardless of whether the Pope had said them or Satan himself had said them. So there's that component to it. So Brett, I know Brett is probably going to watch this video, and I'm really sorry if I've said anything to offend you, Brett, but I definitely want to give you the benefit of the doubt. And I definitely want to continue having discussions with you, and I want to definitely continue hearing your questions and your thoughts, because it's mentally stimulating, it's intellectually engaging, and it provides a very valuable experience to me. I could spend my whole life in an echo chamber where I just listen to the same ideas over and over and over again because it's what I believe already. Or I could continue to expose myself to both people and ideologies that I'd never considered before and develop a more complete world picture. And even if I never come to agree with Brett on anything, I still think that the experience of having the discussion is extraordinarily valuable. So in the meantime, I'm going to continue to respond to Brett's questions as long as he continues to ask me. And I know that not everybody will like that. I know that there are people that watch my channel already that have very strong opinions about Brett Keane, and I'm sorry for that. But as long as it continues to be productive, enjoyable discussion, I'll do back and forth with Brett Keane as long as he likes. And I really don't know what else I can say about it. At this point, and people have warned me, you know, if you hang around with this guy too long, you're going to get doxxed, you're going to get DMCA'd, bad shit's going to happen to you. And if something does happen, I'll cross that bridge when I come to it. But there's nothing in his behavior towards me thus far that has been hostile or unfair or anything that sent up a red flag for me. When I was on his chat, I wasn't treated unfairly. He didn't pounce on me whenever I didn't have the answer to a question. I feel like I was treated more than fairly considering the nature of our opposing views. And as long as that remains the status quo, as long as we're able to maintain respectful stances towards each other in our discussions, I don't see any reason to discontinue them. So I want to thank everybody that did send me stuff for their concern, because I know that that was well-intentioned, and I know that people being concerned shows that they care about me even though I'm a complete stranger, and that's beautiful and wonderful, and I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. And don't think that your warning is being ignored. I have just decided to, based on the information that I have gathered before me, I have decided to suspend judgment on the veracity of a lot of these claims. And for the sake of the discussion and the philosophy, I'm going to continue my interactions with Brett for the foreseeable future. So, thank you guys. I love you guys. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, may Darwin be with you.